If you feel like you're addicted to someone who barely gives you the time of day, you're not crazy and you're definitely not alone. You sent that text hours ago. You can see they're online, maybe even posted a story, but your message? Still sitting there, delivered, perhaps even on read. Every time your phone buzzes, your heart does a little jump, only to crash back down when you see it's not them. There are real psychological reasons you're so drawn to people who ignore you, and today, we're going to get into what they are and, more importantly, how you can finally break free. Let's be honest, this feels like more than just a crush, doesn't it? It feels like a chemical need. You're living in a cycle of soaring hope one minute and crushing disappointment the next, and it's exhausting. It chips away at your self-esteem and makes you feel completely alone. You start asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough for them? This emotional roller coaster isn't love. It's the classic sign of a psychological addiction. And the painful truth? The very thing that makes them so maddening, their inconsistency, is also what makes them so intoxicating. Let's talk about why that is. So, why does your brain get so hooked? It really boils down to 3 main psychological drivers. Reason 1, the dopamine hit of unpredictable rewards. This is called intermittent reinforcement, and it's the exact same principle that makes slot machines so addictive. You pull the lever knowing you'll probably lose. You lose, you lose, you lose, and then you win. That unexpected victory sends a flood of dopamine, the pleasure chemical, to your brain, making you desperate to pull the lever just one more time. When someone ignores you, their attention becomes the jackpot. Most of the time, you get nothing. But then, out of nowhere, they'll text back, like your photo, or show you a moment of warmth. That unpredictable win feels amazing, creating a powerful craving for your next hit. Your brain isn't addicted to the person, it's addicted to the hope of getting that next text, that next bit of attention. Reason 2, you've fallen for a fantasy. When someone gives you crumbs of attention, your mind has to fill in all the empty space. You aren't falling for the person they actually are, you're falling for the version of them you've created in your head. You build this whole fantasy of what life could be like if you could just win their consistent affection. This idealized person doesn't have flaws. This fantasy relationship doesn't have real-world problems. It's a daydream that feels safe because it isn't truly real, and that person's distance is what keeps the dream alive, always just out of your reach. Reason 3, you're trying to heal an old wound. If you had a parent or caregiver who was emotionally unpredictable, sometimes warm, sometimes cold and distant, your young brain might have learned that love is something you have to work for, something you have to earn. That chaotic hot and cold dynamic feels strangely familiar, almost comfortable.